our lives, all the things that He's kept us from, all the ways that little things that He's done, we don't even recognize during the day. Maybe He changed 5 minutes of your day to keep you safe and here today. We don't know all the details that God does in our lives. Amen? But I know some of the big ones. And I'm grateful. I'm going to ask without talking anymore. This is a great story. What's your name? Gary, Janet, and Jill, and Jackson. Whoever wants to come, I want you to come up onto the mic here. And we've got family members here today. And a couple of weeks ago, we had Gay now and I prayed and anointed we as a congregation and what God has done.
For the past 42 years, I've had many divine interventions. I have faith in the Lord, and through various occurrences, that faith has become even stronger. I've always been close to my parents, and at an early age, around 8, I found my mom unconscious from her sugar being too low, so I had to call 911. This happened 2 other times. As I became older, I would hear her call my name, and she would not be anywhere around me. I would call her on the phone to check on her, and her sugar would be low. She would ask, "How did you know?" I would say, "I just did," and also I could tell by the way she was talking. Even after Wayne and I got married, we were on our honeymoon on a cruise, and I had this feeling something was wrong at home. So when we got back to Florida, I called my mom at work, and she said she had been in an accident, taking my wedding dress to the cleaners. She was my main concern, but of course I did check on my dress to make sure it made it, and it did. So to me, it is important to listen to what the Lord is putting on your heart. Another example would be about 5 years ago, the Lord put something on my heart. I was driving Mom to the store. We had just left her driveway, and at the stop sign, I told her, "Something tells me we need to check on Robert." Robert has been my parents' neighbor for over 40 years and had lost his wife 3 years prior. My mom says, "What made you say that?" And I said, "I don't know, I just have a feeling." I went to turn the steering wheel to the right, thinking I could check on him after the store, and it would not budge. The wheel would only turn left, which would lead us to Robert's house. So we go, knock on the door, there's no response. We turn around, and he opens the door. And he came to the door with no shirt on, which I immediately thought that was not like him. So he invited us in, and we say, "How are you doing?" He said, "I'm not feeling so good." And I said, "Well, can we take you to the doctor? Can we call someone?" "No." And I said, "Well, maybe you have the flu. Maybe it's something you ate." He's like, "No, I don't think that's it." So he wouldn't really tell us what was going on. He looked weak and could barely walk us out the door to leave. So we went back to my parents' house, and we called his daughter, and I said, "I think you need to go check on your dad. He's not acting right." So she came to his house, and they had to call 911. He finally told her he had been spitting out blood all day, which he did not say anything to us about that. He told his daughter, "Jill and Janet must have called you, didn't they?" When he got to the hospital, he had lost 12 units of blood due to bleeding ulcers and spent 5 days in the hospital. Robert came to visit my dad at the hospital after his heart surgery, and he said, "Jill, I still can't believe you came to check on me that one day. It was just strange because I didn't really go to visit him." I said, "Yes, not strange, but it was a divine intervention. The Lord can speak to you through the Holy Spirit. He can direct your thoughts and help you to know what to do when challenges arise. It is important you listen to the message." Thank you.
Good morning. First of all, I want to thank everyone for their prayers for Papa and everyone else. The power of prayer is amazing. When Pastor Rick and Gay now had prayer with Papa before his surgery, something happened to him that never happened before. After the anointing and prayer, he said he felt this warming sensation from his head to his toes. This really made him feel more at ease for his upcoming surgery. And on the way home from church, he had told Nanny what happened, and she said she had the same experience. About 2 hours after Papa's surgery, Pastor Rick had prayer with them in the ICU. About 2 hours later, Mom and Nanny went to see him again, and he was still out of it. The doctor was there and tried to shake him to see if he would wake up, and he would not. The doctor said, "Don't be concerned, because sometimes it takes longer for other people." An hour and a half later, we went back to see him, and he was alert. The nurse laughed and said he pulled out his own breathing tube, and she couldn't believe it. Papa does not remember pulling it out, but however, he does remember hearing the nurse on the phone with the doctor because he had pulled the tube out. Papa heard the doctor say if he was breathing on his own, then he was fine. Then when he was able to open his eyes, he saw 3 nurses surrounding him. The next morning, Mom and Nanny went to see him, and he said, "You will never guess what happened to me." He said he went to heaven and came back. He said it was the most beautiful blue sky, clouds, and flowers you could ever imagine. It was indescribable. He still gets very emotional talking about it to this day. Thank you.
Good morning. I'm sorry, I have no paper to read. They saved the best for last. I experienced something when I was a child, many, many years ago. My parents and all 5 kids were sitting at the dinner table. Mom and I had finished first. We excused ourselves. We went outside on the back porch, sat on the first porch. Mama looked up in the sky and she said, "Janet, look up in the sky. Do you see anything?" Oh, I remember my mouth flew open. You cannot experience. It was a picture of Christ, just like you would see in the Bible kneeling. It was fabulous. The rest of the kids come out.
I remember going to the hospital. Of course, when you got the news that the catheterization wasn't going to work and going to have to open heart surgery and what that did to you guys. But the Lord was in this thing all together. We just want to praise Him for that. And thank everybody for all the prayers. And Gary just got that glimpse of glory. He was just sharing that so excited. And I said, you got to share that with the congregation. That everybody gets to see that. Craig, Kathy, Jordan, and Rhett, and whosoever, Scott, Mr. Daddy, and if y'all want to come, and Raylan, and I want to tell you, if there was ever a morning that I have felt so helpless in my life, it was when they came to get little Rhett to take him down at Nova, down to this open heart surgery. I've never felt, and I can't imagine, I saw what you were doing, Jordan, and I've been over that bed as they took that little baby boy. But God is good. So, we got to go way up.
Yeah.
Good morning. On behalf of the family, we'd like to thank you all for the many prayers for baby Rhett. His progress so far has exceeded the expectations of the team of doctors doctors caring for him at Nova Fairfax Hospital. We believe in the testament of the power of prayer, and we all are grateful and thankful. But Rhett's health issues will continue. We ask for continued prayers for him as we prepare for his second surgery later on this year, which will be more intensive this time. And we really appreciate all the prayers. His recovery time after he had his surgery, getting the breathing tube out, was a lot faster than they expected. The healing of his body, not that he's already healed all the way, but just the skin and all was really quicker. He really got to go home a lot earlier than they would have expected. So, it's really been a blessing.
Jordan, anything? I know I can't imagine the ups and downs, but thank God you've got such a support system. Kathy, what a great mother and all she is. Of course, Mr. Scott, you got a little husband. Hold up, Rhett, let everybody see Rhett. And of course, Raylan too. And we just praise God to this little baby boy and girl and what God has done. Thank everybody that's prayed for little Rhett. We knew this long before he came out of the womb. And what a morning that was. This time I'd like to invite Vanessa to come and share. I know they have a family situation that they really just wanted God's best and how God worked in that. Or whatever is on Vanessa's heart, I'm not sure.
As many of you probably know, my Nana came to live with us about a year after my grandfather passed away. Her eyesight was poor, suffering from macular degeneration, and we were starting to observe some onset of dementia when her short-term memory almost completely gone. My dad's family had to make one of the hardest decisions of their adult lives, to sell their family home and to have Nana to come live with the family. It was decided that as a temporary solution, Nana would rotate living with my parents and two of my dad's 4 siblings, each taking a monthly shift, helping to care for Nana until we could find a more permanent, viable solution. It was a time of sadness over losing Pap, over selling the house, and over the realization that Nana could no longer care for herself. Over the next year and a half, the situation became increasingly difficult. Nana became defiant about asking for help to do the simplest tasks, even though help was necessary to avoid potential injury. She became rude to her caregiver, almost to the point of having to find different help. Nana became downright mean at times, even accusatory. We were finding out that dementia is quite impossible to reason with. The situation progressed to the point where my Nana was no longer able to live with my aunt in Pennsylvania, meaning that she would now be rotating living with just my parents and my uncle in Virginia Beach. As a family, we determined that the best possible solution would be for Nana to start living at the Masonic Village in Pennsylvania, an immaculate, beautiful senior assisted living facility. With my grandfather being a former member of the Masons, my Nana was qualified to live in her own apartment with assistance from the nurses and staff. However, this opportunity only becomes available every so often, and the Masonic Village can only hold a room open for a week before giving it to another potential tenant. However, my Nana quickly let it be known that she wanted no part in living in the Masonic Village, and that she would not sign the paperwork allowing her to live there. Her exact words were, "It's fine, just throw me outside and lock the door." Over the past year, and leading up to this very event, my attitude became one of anger and bitterness. Anger towards family members who seemed to get passed on helping out, anger at the indecision of how to move forward with what was best for Nana, anger at God for the current living situation we were in, and anger at myself for even feeling this way in the first place. But mostly, anger at Nana for not being able to see the strain and stress her actions were placing on the entire family. For her not being able to see that we wanted what was best for her, and that she could still live her best life in a new place. My nightly prayer became one of first asking for forgiveness for what my attitude had become, and to help me to understand how to be sympathetic and helpful to this new version of Nana we were seeing. I prayed that loving memories of Nana wouldn't be tainted by this extremely hard road we were traveling. I just felt as if I was hitting a brick wall. Every night praying the same prayer over and over, and then the next day just making the same mistakes from the same frustrations. The day before Nana had to make her final decision about whether to sign the paperwork to live at the Masonic Village, I heard a sermon on murder. The pastor was reading from Matthew 5:21-24. You have heard that it is said to people long ago, you shall not murder, and anyone who murders will be subject to judgment. But I tell you that anyone who is angry with a brother or sister will be subject to judgment. And anyone who insults a brother or sister is answerable to the court. And anyone who says, you fool, will be in danger of the fire of hell. So if you are offering your gift at the altar, and there remember that your brother or sister has something against you, leave your gift there before the altar and go. First be reconciled with your brother, then come and offer your gift. How could I possibly expect God to answer my prayers with anger in my heart and an unwillingness to turn away from this sin? I was so convicted by this sermon that I immediately and wholeheartedly asked for God's forgiveness to take my anger away, removing any root of bitterness that had sprung up in me, and to have compassion on Nana and the circumstances which she no longer had any control over. To be able to forgive Nana's attitude and to want God's perfect will, no matter what the final outcome would be. The next day, we called members of our church family to fast and pray. We truly believed that this road that led to the Masonic Village would offer Nan the best possible life and would be the start to healing some broken relationships within our family, ending the tension and stress that had built up over the past year. Ultimately, however, we were praying for God's perfect will to be made clear, how he would direct our footsteps in the coming future. I kept dwelling on James 5:16. The prayer of a righteous person is powerful and effective. And Matthew 7:9-11. Which of you, if your son asks for bread, will give him a stone? Or if he asks for a fish, will give him a snake? If you then, though you are evil, know how to give good gifts to your children, how much more will your Father in heaven give good gifts to those who ask him? God was not going to give us something contrary to his character. It may not be what we would expect, but it would always be good. I am incredibly thankful to say that around 9:30 that morning, Nana, by her own free will, signed the paperwork to live at the Masonic Village. In that moment, it was such a weight lifted from our shoulders to know that God was working in Nana's heart and mind, to know that she could be safe, well cared for, and even maybe one day truly happy. The act of approaching an almighty God, one that holds the universe in his hands, but is still small enough to bend an ear to listen and answer to my prayers, is extremely humbling. I would encourage you today to be in communication with God, to share your fears and worries, your hopes and petitions, and to give him your praise and honor because he cares for each one of you.
Thanks, Vanessa. You know, God is working in a lot of different situations, whether it's for a man with open heart surgery, whether it's for a little baby with open heart, whether it's for a parent situation. Jan came to me one day this week, Thursday or Friday, and she said, I lost a gift card that you gave me. I said, man, don't ever lose a gift card that I gave you. And she said, I can't find it. I said, I don't give you that many. You better find it. She said, I want you to pray about it. Well, we prayed for 2 days. Yesterday, she came to me. She said, guess what? I found the gift card. I think God is interested in the big details and the little details. And I'm grateful. Let's pray. Father, I know there's many people sitting out there today that you have done some mighty things for in each of our lives. And there's some people now that are fighting some major battles. And so, Lord, I just pray that you would bring around people that are going through extreme adversity, that you would bring the prayer warriors that's needed, the Aarons and the Hurs and the Moses, and just that hands will be lifted up. And that you will just do great and mighty things that only you can do. And so, Father, we thank you for this time this morning. I pray that everybody is encouraged in their prayer life. A God that is big enough to create create this universe, and yet small enough to come to us, like Vanessa said. We thank you, Lord. May our faith be increased. May our prayers just rest before you, waiting on you, Father. In Jesus' name. Amen. This morning, I want to ask if you have a prayer concern that you'd like to bring. I'd like to invite you while we come